So we're heading out the wool packs, and we're coming up onto the top now. We should be able to see Crowden Tower in a minute, and out and down into Crowden Brook, Crowden Clough. Turn it around. There you go. Whoops, sorry mate. Again, some super structures. Absolutely amazing. It's fantastic up here at night, especially in the winter. You get some fantastic noises and sounds coming through the rocks. So that's the top of Crowden Tower there. And then just beyond where those people are sat, just drops down to the river. And then there's the steep ascent down Crowden Brook. Out over to Grinslow Knoll over there, we did a little camp night the other night. One of the videos is on YouTube, under the same Peak District Inn on and above. We did a little evening camp after work and had tea, which was very nice. We went back down to the Nag's Head. Nice easy walk. So when we were talking about graffiti before, this is quite interesting. I think this one's quite an old one. Might not be easy to see actually, probably easy to stand on top. Turn the camera around. That's a huge chisel. Someone has really made an effort there, haven't they, Dougal? Okay, so let's head our way down then, and we'll come back to you with some more footage in a minute. Interesting stone. Great for shading under on a day like today. Check that out, Dougal. Look at that. That is fantastic. Probably even shelter from the rain under here. Beautiful. So again, this walk's a fantastic walk. So much to see. Absolutely amazing, all the rock features. Almost like rock art, really. So we're going to be able to see Crowden Brook in a minute in more detail, and we'll be able to see the stream that runs down off the top of Kinder and into Crowden Brook itself. Go on down that way, mate. Go on. Oh yeah. Go. Come on. Go on, down you go. Take time. Go on, down you go. So we're just coming up to the edge now, so we're going to show you the view we promised you, which is absolutely fantastic. That's looking down to Crowden Brook, and you can see the brook going off up to out towards Kinder Downfall, and that's looking down Crowden Brook, Crowden Clough and Crowden Tower. Fantastic. Well, Dougal, I think you need a drink. So we've just passed Crowden Tower, we just passed the brook, we just passed the intersection. There's a lot of people on the track today. And it's looking down the down Crowden Clough. So we've now got to head down the path. So this was the track that I was telling you about, that's slightly steep. I'd probably rather go down it than up it. It's quite a slog coming up it. But then it's just as it's probably just as much of a slog coming up Jacob's Ladder. So it just depends what you're after, really. If you're after a bit of peace and quiet, then this is definitely the track for you. As you can see, there's just about nobody on it. If you're after a slightly bit more of an easier track, easier to navigate, then Jacob's Ladder is definitely the option. But, you know, it's entirely up to you. So there's the choices. So I'll just show you a little bit just before we turn the camera off. This is the sort of terrain that it is, quite steep, but quite quick to get down as well, and then you're down in the valley bottom. Okay everybody, we're just about to leave camp now, or brew spot. We've tidied everything away and we've had a super brew, super rest. Dougal's had a little bit of a nap and I think we're ready to go. So just give you another look up the brook, or the clough, and a nice look down. And just have a little look back. The old camp spot, so if anybody's after a super spot for cooking, that is perfect. You got a sink, tumble dryer, washer, water, everything, all in one. Okay Dougal, ready to go? Let's go. Okay, so we're just heading through one of the last gates on the track, well ish. That's sort of the fence line. So we're now sort of inside the fence line, heading down towards more agricultural land. Quite a nice little track this. Quite tight as it comes down through the valley. Beautiful little brook. Absolutely tremendous. Just beautiful looking all the way back up there. What a fabulous day we've had. And still plenty more to come. So this is another super little river crossing. Just look back up there to the old stone wall. You've got to take your time down here. In the winter this can be quite tricky, can be quite deep at times. So you just have to pick your place. One of the easy spots is just through the rocks really, where Dougal's going. Or you can pass over here. I think we'll follow Dougal. Nice and easy. Okay mate. Well, this is an absolute glorious pool. Oh, what a fantastic place to swim. Look at that. Just clear. You could probably get a couple of strokes in there. I don't think it really matters though. Look at that. That is just fantastic. So I suggest anyone that's watching this now, whether it's on the office computer or at home, if you're waiting to come to the peak this weekend, this is all waiting for you. Isn't it, Dougal? Might be a bit crowded in the pool if we all come, all 740 of us, but you never know. Might even be able to get them all in. Who knows? So we're just going to stop and take a 5-minute view, well probably not 5 minutes, maybe just a minute, back up towards Crowden Clough and Crowden Brook. And what a super view it is. There's Crowden Tower, and you can see how Crowden Brook sneaks off to the right there. Super ice climbing section in the winter, so no doubt, well actually, we have actually got a ice climbing video, very short one to be fair, on YouTube. It's next to these, probably not far from this one if you scroll through. It's not a very big section, it's worth coming and doing, it's good fun. There's not a huge amount in the Peak District obviously, if any, 1 or 2 maybe, and that's one of them. So, but it's great walking in the winter, allows you to just get your ice gear on. Pop a few ropes up if you want to. Just gets you in a bit of practice for if you're off out, you know, doing bigger things out into Scotland or the lakes, or even if you're going further out in the Alps or Norway. Super stuff. Got quite a few videos on Norway as well, ice climbing. It's nothing really to do with Peak District in, on and above, but nevertheless, if anybody wanted to see them, just give us a nudge on the page, and you could probably put one or two on. So we're just heading on down now into Upper Booth. We're just coming to one of the first sections of the wall, and I probably said that was the last gate up there, and I was fibbing really. I think there's about another 4. Maybe that's the last gate to go out onto the moor, that's what I meant more likely. That sort of covers me, doesn't it really? So anyway, wandering down, and we'll take some more video in a bit. Now this is a lovely little pit. As you come down off the moor, you come down into sort of more of the farmland, more the agricultural side. And you come into this lovely little coppice. So I'll just show you this. This is the corner you come round from the gate. Beautiful little spot. And you drop down into here, which is beautiful, and down to the little bridge. Shut the gate and just give you a little view there. Absolutely super, really pretty, super place to have your sandwiches if you had any. I haven't actually got any. Maybe I should have brought some spare ones. I mean, these corners down here are just so idyllic. They're beautiful. That is a huge slab, isn't it? Certainly, amazed when I get more wild camp. You probably do actually. Great little wild camping spot. Fantastic. Look at that, Dougal. Get a little morning dip in there, quite easily. Couldn't you? Fancy a dip? No? Okay, come on. Right, so we're heading near to the farmland now. So we're going to pop Dougal on the lead as soon as we get over the bridge. Not that he's a sheep chaser by any means. He's scared to death of them. Over you go, mate. This is an interesting little bit over here, where the water cascades off. In the winter it looks superb, and you can get some fantastic shots of ice as it forms on the lip. What's even more interesting is these little slots. They're just fantastic. And this one here, it's a bit like the sinkhole at the reservoir at Ladybar. That just looks amazing. Try and get a closer shot of that, to be honest with you. These are huge stones. So I'm not sure if these, I would imagine they've probably been put there. I don't know, I would imagine they will have been. But they are massive stones. Whether they've had timber posts in at some time, maybe to stop livestock going over the edge, or whether they're just there to let the water go through. I mean, I wouldn't have thought so. The water goes straight over the edge anyway, so I'd imagine they've probably been cut to put posts in, put a fence across. That would seem more likely. And looking back to the old bridge. So we're getting close to the old barn now. This is a fantastic structure, absolutely beautiful barn. The windows and the door frames, the actual columns in the door are absolutely amazing, which we'll show you in a minute. They just spin you around up to the stile, and you're looking out over towards, again, Horse Torn, out over towards like Brown Knoll that way, and that's out obviously out up back towards Jacob's Ladder. So we walked up here to Jacob's Ladder and then up over to the top. So we'll just let Dougal through. There you go, mate, through you go. All the way, keep going. And then we'll head down to the old barn. Okay. There's a super Super old trough there. Obviously like a water spring. Look at the stonework around it. Absolutely fantastic. A bit dry now though. So keep going. And again, there's the old door frame. That's a really old structure. That is absolutely fantastic lintel, beautiful. Certainly a solid construction. Not quite sure the age of it. I don't think I've actually seen a date on it, to be honest with you. Just head around the corner. And then you head down through the wood now to the farm. Looking back at the barn, got some slightly new lintels there, I think. Obviously it's had quite a bit of work done to it over the years. Super field. And back round. It's a super campsite on the left. I've not actually stayed at this one. I'm sure plenty of people have. I'm sure the people on the page that may have stayed that can give a reference, but it always looks excessively busy. If you actually come up to Upper Boo Farm, and the camping's through the back, you just drive through the farm and you follow the signs and you end up camping on the fields here. And I believe they've got very good facilities. As I say, I've not been, but I have heard that the facilities are good. And you can just see a car over there camping with a tent. Quite quiet today.